Hello YouTube family, it's Minnie here. Thank you for joining me today. In this video, I want to show you guys how to make these crocheted adorable little butterflies. Give you ideas on where to use them. Like this one right here, I'm using is as a magnet. So there is a adhesive magnet right on the back of that. Here I have a paper clip that you can use for your planners or to embellish your paper projects. Let me show you how this looks. So something like this will kind of peek on the top. And so that's the paper clip way. And on the back of this paper clip, I just have a little paper kind of covering all the mess that goes in the back there. And also to kind of stabilize the butterfly on the paper clip. And then here I have a little keychain or purse charm. So I have the butterfly on these little jump rings. That's just on the little keychain here. I did add some beaded dangles to go with that. And then here I am using the butterfly as the bookmark topper. This is one of my favorite ways to use the butterflies actually. So when you, let me show you how this works. So I just have a book here. I'm going to put my bookmark in there and then it kind of like sticks up on the top. So the butterfly kind of sits up like that on the book. Okay, so that's one of my favorite ways to use my little butterfly motif. I've also added these to my daughter's pants to cover the holes. And then last but not the least, I like to use it as a little bunting. So I have 4 butterflies here. I will show you guys how to make another one and attach it to this ribbon. So if I have convinced you guys that you need to learn how to make these butterflies, let's get started. I'm going to put the rest of these things to the side. Now the things that you're going to need is medium weight yarn. So I have in 2 colors. I have this pink one here and I have this blue one here. Now this blue one is thin, it's not medium weight, so I'm actually using 2 strands of it. And then we're going to need a 4.5 milliliter hook, and I'm using a smaller hook just to help me pull the yarn through when I'm tying it up, and I'm using 2.5 milliliter. It's just something smaller. It doesn't have to be 2.5, but a smaller hook will help. A darning needle. I have just this big needle here, and then scissors, of course. So let's get started. Put this guy on the side there. I'm going to start with my blue yarn. So I'm taking the 2 strands of it. I'm giving myself about, let's see, about 5 inches of tail, and I'm going to make a slip knot. So to make a slip knot, I just make a loop around my finger and then bring the yarn through the loop and pull it up, pull it tight, and you have your slip knot. And then I'm gonna insert my hook through that and then pull it up. And then I'm gonna do 5 chains. So that's 1 chain, 2 chain, 3 chains, 4 chains, and 5 chains. And then once we have 5 chains, we're going to do double treble on the very last chain. So that's 3 loops. So 2, 3 loops there. And then we're going into the very last chain. Yarn over, pull through. So now we have 5 loops, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to go yarn over, pull 2 loops, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops again, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. Okay, this is what it looks like. Just to mention, we're doing this part of the butterfly wings right now. So that's the crochet stitch that we did there. Now for the second one, we're going to do 2 treble crochets. For that, we're going to do 2 loops, and then we're going to go into that same stitch, the same last stitch. I try not to pull on that last stitch because then the hole gets bigger. So I kind of hold it to the chain part there, and then insert my hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And we're going to do another one of those. So 2 yarn overs there, going into the same hole, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through. So that's 2 treble crochets. Now we're going to do 1 double crochet. For that, we're going to yarn over and then go into the same hole again, pull through, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through. And then now we're going to do 2 chains to finish, 2 chains and a slip stitch to finish off the wing. So 1 and 2, and then bring it back to the hole, and then slip stitch. So that's our first wing. Now it looks all carved up, which is okay. We will fix it at the end. Now we're going to do this part, this little piece here. So for that, we're going to do 2 chain stitch. So yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through, and then double crochet. So yarn over, go into the little hole again, pull through, and then 2 chains. So yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through, and then slip stitch back into the hole again. Okay, so that's our little bottom left wing. Now we're going to move on to the bottom right wing. So for that, we're going to do exactly the same thing that we did on the other side, which is 2 chains, double crochet, so yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through, and then 2 chain stitches, and then going back into the loop and making a slip stitch like that. So that's our third little wing. Now we're going to finish with this big one, and for this big one we're pretty much doing exactly the same thing on the other side but in reverse. Okay, so for that we're going to do 2 chains, 1 and 2, and then we're going to do a double crochet, and then we're going to do 2 treble crochets, that's 1, and 1 more there, and then lastly we're going to do double treble crochets. And then we're going to finish up with 4 chains, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 4, and then bring it back to the hole and do a slip stitch. Okay, and then once I have that slip stitch and my loop is still on the hook, I'm going to give myself about 5-inch tail and cut the yarn off, and then pull my hook, and that's the wing complete, the wing part complete. Now I'm going to pull my big wing, the one on the left side, a little bit to kind of fix the shape and see how I want it. This is the tail that you ended with in the front, and in the back is the tail that you started with. And so what we're going to do is, in the front, the tail that you have in the front, you're going to bring it down, and then the tail that's in the back, you're going to bring it down as well and loop it over in the middle so that it kind of crosses in the front, and then bring both tails to the back and tie double knot there in the back. And don't make this too tight, otherwise your butterfly will be squished. So double knot there. And so this is what it looks like. You see a line going in the middle that kind of covers the little hole. And in the back, I'm going to take the needle and I'm going to hide the leftover tail. I'm just going to weave it into the work and then cut the tail off. And then do the same thing on the other side. Okay, so our wings are complete. And now we're ready to do the body and the antenna. So for that, I'm going to take the other color. Okay, so I'm going to take my the second color yarn, and I'm going to give myself about 7 inches tail, and I'm going to do the slip knot again. And then this time I'm going to make 6 chains. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So after the 6th chain, I'm going to do 1 turning chain. Then I'm going to skip that turning chain and then go into the next chain and do a slip stitch. So yarn over, pull through all the loops, go into the second one and do the same thing, and the third one. So after we have done 3 slip stitches, we're going to do 3 chains. So 1, 2, 3. and then we're going to do 1 turning chain, and then we're going to come back to the second chain from the hook, because your first chain is the turning chain, and we're going to do slip stitch there as well. So 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so those are our 2 antennas down here, and then on the bottom you should be left with 3 chains, and then so we're going to go into that first chain and do the slip stitch again on the second chain and the third one, and then I'm going to leave about the same length of tail, trim it off, and pull my needle through, and here is my antenna and the body. Now to attach this to our butterfly, if you are to make the magnet, if you're going to make the magnet or the keychain, you can just wrap your body right on your butterfly like that. In my case, I'm going to attach this to our little bunting ribbon, so I'm going to bring my ribbon over, and now I attach my body on the back side because that's just how I like it. It just gets too bulky if you bring the body to the front side. So I attach it to the back. So before I attach it, I'm going to hold my ribbon too. So there's the wing, there's the wing, there's the ribbon, and there's the body of the butterfly. And then we're going to take the tail from the bottom and bring it to the top. And we're going to do that one more time. Bring it to the top, and then now we're going to work on the back side of the butterfly. So I'm just going to move my whole thing to the back. Okay, so on the back here, I do want to make sure that my butterfly is pulled up a little bit, because they do tend to like squish down. Okay, so now I take my thinner hook and I go in between the body of the butterfly and the ribbon, and then I pull one strand of the yarn through. Okay, and then I'm going to do the same thing the other side. So pull my yarn through in between the body and the ribbon. Okay, so now we're coming out of the in between the ribbon and the body, and then I'm going to take the ends and I'm going to make a double knot here. And then I'm going to take my hook again, go in between and pull the yarn through again like that, and do the same thing on the other side. And then we can trim our tail off. And you know something I forgot to mention? So trim your tail off. What you can also do to secure this in place is to add some glue to this. I have the Beacon 3-in-1 glue, and so we can kind of dab the glue over that to just kind of make sure that everything stays in place and does not move. So here is the butterfly that we made and attached, and I will insert a picture of this bunting to show you how it looks when it's hung up. And so let me know, guys, which idea was your favorite out of these 5 that I showed you. And that's it for this video, and I'll see you on my next one. Bye for now.